Which one is the perfect sentence?
5.
Sylvia says number 5. What do you think?
Me too.
Yes, number 5. I am happy now. Good. Okay, first sentence, Sarah. Candy tastes sweet.
Candy? Candy is
Mm-hmm. Candy. Mm-hmm.
Candy is sweet.
Now we can say taste, but candy is an it. So what do we need to add to taste?
Candy is
When we have he, she, and it, what happens to the verb?
candy is good.
No, we don't have to change the words. We just need to change this verb. Candy is an it.
It is.
No, it's an it. So when we're thinking about this verb right here, it needs to be candy tastes with an S.
Okay.
It's like all our grammar practice with an S at the end. Candy tastes sweet. Okay, number 2 is a tricky one.
T-A or T-C?
Oh, Writing T-A.
T-A.
The next one, I gonna get a new cat. Gonna is slang. We never write that way. We shouldn't talk that way. What should it say?
I am.
Yeah, I am going to get a new cat. So we don't want this in there. I am going to get a new cat. And this is slang. So another way is we can say I will get a new cat. Either way, it's future tense. I am going to get a new cat. Okay, she liked dogs.
She capital S.
Yes, she capital. What else?
Is like ducks.
No, like is okay. We don't need an is in there, but the same as up here. This is a she, so we need to say she likes with an S.
Likes.
She likes dogs. Next one, me favorite color is red. Oh, I heard my, yep, my favorite, not me favorite.
Color is red.
One more mistake in there, what is it?
My favorite color.
Yes, color is O-R, not E-R. So my favorite color is red. And last one, what time it is?
What it is time?
Close. We need to switch these two words around. So not what time it is, but what time is it? What time is it? This is a tricky one. One more. Remember, look for the perfect sentence first. This one. Okay, which one is the perfect sentence?
Number 3.
We are learning English. Yes, that is the perfect sentence. Ooh, this one looks familiar. I think we did this one before. That's okay. Let's see if we still remember it. How about I go now?
I'm going.
Yep,
No.
this is present continuous. I am going now. I am going now. Need that to be verb in there. Can't write these too close. Okay, I want 3 eggs.
X.
I want
Yes.
3 eggs.
Eggs with an S, or we could change it to I want 1 egg. One of those. Okay, we are learning English. Good. I have 2 cats.
I had 2 and,
I am.
10.
Yeah, not 1-0, so this is the number 2,
I have
so we need to
two
change
of
that
them.
to TWO.
Oh, yeah.
I have 2 cats.
I am have. No am.
Nope, just I have 2 cats is good.
Mm.
Okay, you chair is red.
Your chair.
Yes, your chair with an R, your chair. And last, I know have time.
I
And don't-
have a-
Yes, I do not or I don't. Both are okay. I don't have time. I don't have time. Okay, Sylvia, if you could get a computer. Everybody do this over the weekend? This one? I said this was homework. Did everyone do this? No? Everybody's looking at me like no. Did you do this?
My homework at my home.
Oh, okay, that's all right. So if you didn't know already or you haven't heard, today is the last day that we can have class. It's a rule made by our governor. They're closing down as many things as possible to avoid people being in too much connection, so hopefully we can slow down the sickness that is happening. So it's my goal today to give you a lot of work that you can work on at home if you choose to, because I don't know when we're coming back. We will not start back on April 6th, I know that for sure, but I don't know when we'll be allowed to come back. So I want to give you some materials and things that you can work on at home that are available to you on the computer and on paper as well. So you both have, you all have these. This is lots of grammar practice in here. These are, you have this as well, right? Reading practice. And if you look at the bottom, it says the level. So they start out easy and they get more difficult. So there's some easy ones to begin with, and then it goes to level 2, level, anywhere from a little bit below level 1 to level 2.5. So these are good reading practice for you. Remember when you're doing the questions in the back, this is writing practice, so you're doing as much writing practice as possible. And I want you, if you have not already texted me or used my phone number, you can still text me and contact me. You can send me pictures of stuff and ask questions about things. If you have questions, I'm glad to answer those. But the next module that we would have gone into next quarter is, I'm still in the process of opening things now, but hold on just a second. Okay, so everybody to this place on the computer? Yes, everybody here? Okay, when you go into modules, this is the writing module. I'm going to post a couple of more things in here for writing practice. If you want to practice writing things, I can still view them from my home and let you know how you're doing for practice. I'm gonna post a couple more ideas here before we leave here today. I'm also going to post some good videos that I think would be good to watch here in the extra practice for English. So if you can get on the computer at home, watch these 2 things for new things to come up. We already finished the study skills module, and we just finished the library module. So the next one that you will see come up is the American education system. And there's many things open in here just as of today that are good practice. I'm going to open a couple of more things, but this module matches these 2 things that I just gave to you. So for example, in this first learn set right here, the vocabulary, it's going to be the first vocabulary that you see in your vocabulary packet today. So you'll see this on paper to practice the vocabulary, and then when you go into the computer in this Learn Sets, you're gonna see that same vocabulary. So just like we've been doing, we practice and learn it on paper first, and then we go into the computer. Same pattern where you can write 5 different sentences for the vocabulary words here, and then listen for the missing word, and then fill in the sentences there. We're gonna do some of this today to get started, but there's a lot in here. So if you want to practice at home, you have a lot of opportunity. Hold on just a minute. So we're gonna start with this first one today, but you can notice there's a lot in this first section, and then the next one starts again, which is the next vocabulary section that you see in your packet. So you can keep working at home. You still have access to the computer at home, so you can keep working and practicing at home. I can see the work that you've done at home. You can send me messages through the computer. You can text me on the phone if you have questions. But like I said, I don't know when we're going to be able to come back to school. It's not up to me, so we just have to wait and see what happens. But for now, everybody's going to stay home and be safe. But we do have last day today. And then I also don't want you to forget, where are we? That you have all of these things in your 090 module too. So all of the typing practice, the grammar quizzes, the star fall, you can practice these anytime too. These are great websites to practice reading and writing and grammar and all these kind of things too. So I don't want you to go home and forget about learning English. I want you to still keep practicing and learning from home. Sylvia, do you have a computer at home?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can still log into your class on your computer at home, and you can still keep doing work. And if you don't understand things, you can ask questions to me. Does everybody know how to send me a message on the computer? Look, do you see this little symbol over here that says inbox? Click on inbox, and then click on this to write a new message. Your class should come up, your 014 class should come up. I have too many classes, you should only have 2. And then you can just start typing my name and it will come up, and you can send me a message through here. And you can tell me, I'm working on this assignment and I don't understand. And I will send a message back to you and try to explain. Or you can text me. I know, Alexandra, you've texted me before. You can text me and ask me questions too. Okay? Don't go home and quit learning English for all these weeks. Then you'll come back and it will be very hard again. You need to keep practicing. Keep practicing. Okay. All right, so hold on just a second. Okay, so before we start with what we're doing today, how are you all feeling about all of this? About the coronavirus?
This is the
Scared.
testing.
What?
This is testing people's.
But do you feel
I'm nervous.
okay, or you feel afraid, or
I feel scared
what do you feel scared about?
because I try to not catch, but sometimes it's no choice. So it just come to automatic. You're sick. So what are you gonna do?
But how do you feel about everything closing?
That's no good.
Do you have enough things in your home? Do you have food and
that is no problem, but
Okay,
yeah, how long, I don't know how long gonna be closed. But
but do you have enough things in your home?
maybe 2-3 months, okay. I think it's a store, some store, Costco closed too.
Not yet, not yet. Today, they closed all restaurants and entertainment places. Restaurants can only do drive-through. You cannot go to a restaurant anymore, or places like movie theater or anything like that. Right now, grocery stores are still open. I don't think they will close the grocery stores, but they might limit the hours. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But I would make sure that you have enough food in your home and the things that you need for your family, just in case we have to stay in for a couple of weeks. But I don't know that anything has ever happened like this before in our world that I know of, so.
I remember after not come to America, North America, it's like a big happen like that. It's first time.
Yeah,
in my life.
but this is all over the world, it's not just America, so it's
Sometimes
everywhere.
This is only one country,
Mhm.
so it happens something like that. But now, whole world, all the world, every country right now is scared.
But I think do you understand the reason why they're closing everything?
They don't want to be sick. They
Mm,
don't want to catch it, somebody else sick.
okay. Let me ask this. Yeah? So they want to slow down, like everybody not getting sick at the same time. Because the medical and the hospitals cannot handle if everybody gets sick at the same time. So that's what they're trying to slow down.
There's some really hard work.
Yes, very hard. Okay, so we are going to start with this vocabulary that's in here. In the one that says American Education System vocabulary here. But I need to go to the bathroom really quick, so I'll be right back. Module is about the American education system and all of the levels that we have. So number one, our lowest school is elementary school, everyone.
Elementary school.
This is a school for children in kindergarten to 5th grade in Puyallup. In Puyallup, where we live, it goes to 6th grade. Elementary school is kindergarten to 6th grade. Next one, middle school.
Middle school.
Everyone, middle school.
Middle school.
This is a school for children 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. But in Puyallup, we have what's called junior high school. And instead, it's 7th and 8th grade. So sometimes they have the middle school, sometimes they have junior high school. So for us, we have in the elementary school, kindergarten through 6th grade, and then 7th and 8th grade in junior high school. And then high school, everyone,
High school.
a school for
That's
students.
number one in the second grade.
What?
First, number one, elementary school.
Yeah.
That's not 6, 5, 5.
Yeah, but in Puyallup, it goes to 6th grade.
Oh,
And so high school is 9th, 10th, and 12th grades. These 3 schools are the schools that everyone is required to go to. No choice. Children must go to school for 13 years, kindergarten through 12th grade. It's the law in our country. Parents get in trouble if children do not go to school, parents are in trouble, you must go to school. So this one, required. When we start moving to these, now you have a choice. You don't have to go to these schools, but you can. The next one is community college, everyone.
Community college.
That's where we are now, Pierce Community College. Community college is a 2-year college. You can go for longer than 2 years, especially if you're starting out in English classes first, or if you take classes at a lower rate, but you can only get a 2-year degree here. 2-year degree. And next, this is where we are. This is Pierce. Next, technical school.
Technical school.
Everyone, technical school.
Technical school.
Technical school is a school where students study specific skills and programs. So at community college, you can take classes like math and English and science and psychology, all the subjects. In a technical school, you are learning one job. So people go to technical school to learn how to be a mechanic or a pilot or a cook or someone who cuts hair. They're learning one job and they are going to school only for that job. They are taking all of the extra classes to get a degree. They want to learn only how to do that job. So it is a choice which kind of school that you want to go to. Next one, grade.
Great.
Everyone, grade.
Great.
So grade can mean two things. In this case, grade is the level that a child is in, elementary, middle, or high school. So we say a child is in 2nd grade, 6th grade, 8th grade. Where are they in the level of school? But grade also means the grade that you can get in school. So if you get a passing grade, or we use the grading scale A, B, C, D, that tells how well you are doing in school. But for this, it's the level that you are at in school. And it's only children. When you get to college, we don't say, we don't say we're in 13th grade or 15th grade. It ends at 12th grade. So 1st grade, all the way to 12th grade is when it stops. And it's for children. Okay, next word, graduate. Everyone,
Graduate.
one more time, graduate.
Graduate.
What does graduate mean, Alexander? Read for us.
To finish high school or college.
Yes. So when you finish the 12th grade, we say you graduate. When you finish at community college, we say that you graduate. That's when you have your degree. You're done. You're not going to school anymore. Next word, diploma. Everyone.
Diploma.
Diploma. One more time.
Diploma.
What does diploma mean, Sylvia? Can you read it for us? A document?
A document that shows a student has finished his school or college.
High school or college. Let's see. See if it will show us a picture. Yes, it looks something like this. It will have the name of your high school. It will have your name. And it will say this person has graduated high school. It's proof. It's a special document that you save that says, yes, I went to all the years of school and I finished. I graduated. You get this also in college. Same thing. And you can get one every time that if you go to college more than once and get more than one degree or diploma, you can have multiple ones. That's good. So, we usually call the ones in high school a diploma and the ones in college a degree, but they're the same. It's a piece of paper that says that you finished and you graduated, diploma or degree. Okay, next word, college.
College.
College. What is college, Sarah?
College, after you finish your high school, then next school and college.
So right here, higher education, sometimes also called university. And again, this is choice. You're not required to go to college. It is a choice. A choice. Last word, certificate. Everyone. Certificate.
Certificate.
Try one more time. Certificate.
Certificate.
Good. This is a document that shows a student finished a special program. So we have like diploma, degree, certificate. Certificate comes from the technical school. Certificate says you now can be a mechanic. You now can be a pilot. This is about a job. So it's very job specific. You must have a certificate saying that you learned how to do the job and that you're ready to go. And then last vocabulary on the other side says high school equivalency. Everyone. That word is hard. Equivalency. Everyone.
Equivalency.
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 Yes. This is a high school diploma for people who did not finish American high school. So if you came and you moved to this country and you did not finish high school in your country and you did not finish high school here, you can come here to the college and you can finish everything that you should have learned in high school. And you can get your high school diploma. It's not the same. If you are an adult, you cannot go back to high school and be in the classroom with children. So I can't just, I didn't get my high school diploma and go sit in the same classroom with children. It is a classroom at the college, but you're learning high school skills. And when you are done, so this is for adults only. And this is for people who quit school too early, who didn't finish. They didn't get their high school diploma for whatever reason. They can go back and get those skills for that. Okay, so I want you to go to this. The other one that says in-class work. And this first one that says school systems around the world. Okay, these questions at the top, these are going to be your discussion questions. So, what is the school system like in your country? So I like that you are all three from different countries. So you can talk about Russia, South Korea, Mexico. How many years must children go to school? And think about how are the school systems the same and different? Are the school the same in your country as it is in the USA, or is it different? So talk about the school system in your country. How many years must children go to school? And what does it look like? How is it the same or different? So Alexander, you can come over here to talk. Maybe don't sit too close. We just want to be careful. You can sit here at the triangle and then talk about your three countries and how it might be the same or different than this country. and we'll come back and talk about it together in just a minute.
Thinking about the question, then share your idea with question. What is the school system like in your country?
My country have 11 class school.
11 class,
11 class,
11 year, not class,
yes. Yes, 11 here.
11 year, right? It's elementary school.
Elementary school, 3 class. 3 year.
Elementary school only 3 years?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
Elementary school. for people.
Elementary school only 3 years?
Yes.
No, cannot be.
High school, 4.
Elementary school 3 years, junior high is 4 years, high school.
Junior school, 6 year. Okay. My country have one school. This elementary.
Elementary school 3 years,
3 years. 1, 2, 3.
junior high, and 4 years.
Next step, junior school, 5, 6 years, 7 and 11.
Junior.
High school. 3 school, 1 school,
Elementary school 3 years,
3 years, yes.
junior high 4 years.
Next step, 4, 5, 6,
No, that is
plus 3 years.
junior high school. Junior high school 4, 5 years.
Junior and one step is elementary school. Next step, junior school,
Junior high school.
junior high school. Next step,
High school. Then
This one system, one school. 11 years.
elementary school 3 years, right? You say 3
Yes.
years.
Okay, I all 6 years. Children. 6 years. He go to school. This is one school. He go elementary school. 1, 2, 3 years. Next step, junior school.
Junior high.
Junior high school. Junior school. 4, 5, 6. This class.
6 years.
1, 2, 3 plus. This is one step. Next step, junior school. 4, 5, 6 year. Understand?
No, look, elementary school, you say 3 years, right? 3 years.
Yes.
And junior high school, 4 years.
No, this is junior school.
Yeah, that is 4 years, right? After elementary
For-
school, 4 years.
For class, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6 year.
Yeah, it's 4,
I'll learn 11 step.
listen, elementary school 3 years, junior high school 4 years. Then high school, how many years?
11.
High school, all together 11 years.
Start high school.
Yeah, he's right. This is what I'm looking at. This is Russian. Yeah?
That's, that is 2 years. What is it?
No, but 11 years altogether. So 4,
Oh.
5, 2,
All together.
11 years altogether.
Only elementary school, only 2 years.
11. Yes.
Yeah. So they don't really call it high school, but 4 years in primary grades, 4 years in primary grades, 5 years secondary, and then 2 years. And it looks like
High school.
you must take Russian language and math, right? And then you can take a state exam by choice, or
Okay.
hold on, I'm gonna ask you. It says. Let me see. True?
No.
That's what this says.
Yes.
No, she's.
11 years.
No, but
He said elementary school 3 years.
at the end it says you can take a.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what this is here. So yeah, I think it's 4, 5, and 2 is the.
That short. I don't know Korean right now, but I think a little bit changing Korean.
Let's see.
But I was in the Korean that time, so it's elementary school 6 years, and junior high 3 years, high school 3 years, and college 4 years.
But is college optional?
Yeah, college is the option. You know, they don't have to stay there in the 4 or 5 years, but they're supposed to be 4 years, college finish.
It says in South Korea, in 3 parts, 6 years of primary school, 3 years of middle school, and 3 years of high school.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
You can take 9 subjects: Korean language, social studies, mathematics, science, PE, music, fine arts, and practical arts. English language instruction begins in the 3rd grade.
And
Yeah.
college is something parents have parents push the kids to go college. They finish, a lot of people, they finish 4 years. And plus, they wanna go more, go to school, they can go doctor school, lawyer school.
I think the Mexico education system is same as here, right? 12 grades. It says primary 1 through 6, junior high school 7 to 9, and high school 10 to 12. Yeah, so same as us, 12 grades.
That's Russia, that's still kids learn everything, only elementary school 2, 3 years, and high school 4
They
years.
still go to 11 years altogether, so I think it's just 1 year short of what we do, but just how they divide it is a
No,
little bit
more than
different.
1 year. Here, how many years here, elementary school?
Well, I'm saying how they divide it up may look different,
Uh-huh.
but it's still 11 years altogether, and for our school, 12 years altogether. I mean, kindergarten doesn't really count. I mean, it does a little
No,
bit,
No, I don't count kindergarten, just.
but we go for 12 years altogether. They go for 11 years altogether. It's 1 year less. So it's not that big of a difference, but then they might have longer school days than we have, or, I mean, it could be lots of different things. But let's look at this here. In our American education system, kids go to school, about 6.5 hours a day. And the start and end time is a little bit different. Sometimes start later and end later. Here in Puyallup, the kids start school at 8:30 and they get out at 3. But it's about 6.5 hours a day, no matter where you go. Just it depends on the start and end time. At what age do you start school? In our country, we started at 5 years old,
That's a kindergarten.
which is kindergarten. You must be 5 years old before the start date of school. And we finish school, some kids are still 17, but most 18 years old. Is school free? Yes, it is. For the 1st through 12th grade, kindergarten through 12th grade, it's free until you get to college. So 1st through 12th, yes. No for college. What days of week do we go to school? We go to, kids go to school Monday through Friday. College is different. How many students are in each class? For kids, somewhere between 20 to 30 is a normal classroom. How about in your country? How many children in the class?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Big classes or small classes?
I don't know, right now is, I don't know exactly how many students there, probably right now is, there's a lot of kids too, but it was a Korean, 40 years ago. One class, any class, one class, 40, 50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of kids.
Sometimes 30, just depends on what part.
How many, for you?
In Russia, my school have 3 or 4 class. Class A, class B, class C, class D.
Mm-hmm.
20 or 30 people. This class, next step, 3-year elementary school,
Mm-hmm.
1 class, 3 class, step,
Oh, they go together.
3 class, yeah. Go
Oh.
3 years, next step, this school, next step.
When you move up,
Junior school,
yeah.
no.
No, so same size as they're moving.
Class, yes.
Good, good. Okay. Same for us. So, how many teachers do you have in our country? In the 1st through 6th grade, you just have 1. But 7 through 12, you have many. You have 1 teacher for math, 1 teacher for English, 1 teacher for PE. So, switching teachers all the time when you get to the higher level grades.
My country, 1 teacher only junior school.
Yes.
1 and 3 class.
And then can you ask questions during class? Yes. At every school in our country, you can ask questions during class. It's good. Let's see. What subjects do you study? Many subjects are available to students. We have, and you'll get to that in the next vocabulary, but we have math and science and English, what? Yeah, history. And then we have art and music. And we have language classes, so English-speaking students can learn other languages like French and Spanish and Russian and Korean, all of those things.
Deutsch.
What? We have physical education. That's where students teach how to exercise, right, and keep healthy. We have health class, psychology, so many subjects. And the higher you get in grades, the more selection you have of classes to take. This is an interesting question. Can you tell your teacher if they make a mistake on the board? So if I write something on the board and it's a mistake, you can tell me. You can tell you forgot this letter, or why did you write that? But in many countries, that is rude. You cannot correct the teacher. It says, right? How about in Russia? Can you tell the teacher? If they-
Correct.
Most time teachers, they're
Teachers,
not-
teachers smart.
Yeah.
I know, but everybody makes mistakes
Yeah.
sometimes, right?
But
So,
most time teachers, is not mistake, but once in a while they mistake or maybe spelling.
yeah, writing too fast or forgot
Yeah,
something.
Student tell teacher.
Yes, but in many countries, it's very rude. You cannot tell the teacher.
That's
You-
wrong. I think it's wrong.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you should always be able to talk
Yeah.
back and forth is okay. But in many countries, you cannot.
The teacher is smart.
But in our country, yes.
The teacher is a human. They can mistake sometimes.
Yep. And then do you have homework? Yes, students usually have homework no matter what grade you're in, even in the first grade. They're learning spelling words and vocabulary and practice reading at home. So yes, always homework. When do you have vacation? In our country, most schools take some kind of summer break. Summer and Christmas. These are the most common break times, summer and Christmas. And then in the 1st through the 12th grade, in our state, school starts in September and it ends in June. That's the school year. Start and end in September. In some other states, it starts in August and it ends in May. But here in Washington, it starts in September and it ends in June.
Summer break, June, August.
Yes, usually about 2.5 months. Yep, it's somewhere in the middle of June and then, yep.
3 months.
Okay, so go ahead and go to your computers. Back to your computers. Nope, everybody's not here. Okay, we're here. Where would I?
Who's everybody? Only 3 persons.
Sorry. Sorry. Let me get here. Okay. so we're on number 1. Make sure that you're in the module that says American Education System. Not library anymore, American Education System. Nope, the one underneath library. Keep going, keep scrolling down. And you have the option to close. See, look at mine. So if you click on this arrow, open, close, you can just close the library system and study skills. So you only have open American Education System.
And yours, mine's a different page.
Are you at the one that says American Education System? Yep, go up. Right here. Same. Yep, number 1. Yep. All right. So clicking on there, and then click on Take the Quiz. And when you scroll down, you should see the same vocabulary words that we just went over, right? Keep out this vocabulary sheet in case you need it for spelling. But let's practice saying these words one more time. You repeat it. This is the time to be a parrot, Alexander.
Elementary school,
Everyone.
Elementary school,
middle school,
middle school,
high school,
High school,
community college,
community college,
Good.
technical school,
technical school,
grade,
grade,
graduate,
graduate,
One more time. Graduate.
graduate,
Good.
diploma,
diploma,
degree,
degree,
college,
college,
certificate,
certificate,
That one's hard. Certificate.
certificate,
Good.
high school equivalency,
high
school equivalency.
One more time. High school equivalency.
high school
equivalency.
Equivalency. Good.
Equivalency.
Okay. So we need to write sentences. So first word is elementary school. What sentence can we write for elementary school? Elementary school.
What do you say? Elementary school, how many years?
Yeah. So we can say in our city, which is Puyallup, elementary school is for how many years? It's through 6th grade, but it starts at kindergarten, so that means it's for 7 years, including kindergarten. How about diploma? When a student finishes high school, wait, sorry, don't type that. A student gets a diploma when high school is finished. Last one for graduate. No, sorry, 2 more. Graduate. Maybe my goal is to graduate from college. Last one is community college. Pierce College. Wait, we'll just say Pierce is a community college. Make sure you're getting those capital letters in there. Good. Okay. So we're listening for the missing word, but we have to be careful of spelling.
My degree was in engineering.
What's the missing word?
Engineering.
No, the missing word.
My degree was in engineering.
Degree.
Degree. How do I spell degree?
May's son was in second grade. He was in
So we're doing
elementary
it up here
school.
together. How do I spell degree?
D-E-G-R-E-E.
Good, perfect. Type it in on yours too.
Mrs. Fritz was the second grade teacher.
What's the missing word?
Mrs. Fritz was the second grade teacher.
Great.
Grade. How do I spell grade?
G-R-A-D-U.
D-E. E. Second grade teacher. Okay, next missing word.
Lupe went to college in Pullman.
College.
College. Let's hear it one time.
Lupe went to college in Pullman.
Okay, how do I spell college?
C-O-L-L.
Lupe went to
A-G-A.
college in Pullman.
E-G-E.
E-G-E.
Yep, college. Make sure you're typing it into. And now we have to decide what fits. Jose graduated from diploma in 2007, from grade in 2007, or from high school in 2007?
High school.
Yes, high school. Jose graduated from high school in 2007. He went to a elementary school for 2 years, certificate for 2 years, or community college for 2 years.
Maybe certificate.
It says he went to a, which one?
Got your 3 faithful students.
I know, right? We're just missing Cynthia. I thought Carolina was gonna show up today, but she.
I decided to come in here and work rather than go in the office this year.
No, that's good.
So
So which one?
Huh?
Oh, I'm talking about. No,
Community.
elementary school, remember, that's for 6 years. Which one's for 2 years?
Community college.
Community college, that's what we're at. Here's community college. But sometimes it takes longer than 2 years. That's okay. Then he studied at a certificate 2 more years, a college 2 more years, or high school equivalency for 2 more years.
Maybe
Not
high
enough
school.
that word, equivalency, sorry. Yes. So you can start at community college and then go to another college or university for 2 more years. 4 years of college when they went to. We're starting this module because I'm opening it all up so they can work on
I was
it.
gonna do the same thing.
He earned a graduate in accounting, technical school in accounting, or degree in accounting. Yay, Sylvia, degree. Remember, that's that piece of paper we looked at that says Sylvia graduated from college. Yay. It's degree in accounting. Good job. Yep, take a minute to play the game really quick. See if you can match those pictures and words. See how fast you can do it.
What are the pictures? I don't see.
You have to click on start the game
Oh,
at the very end.
make everything just.
Yep, so you have to match so it shows you the picture and words, you have to match the word with the picture. So when I match college and college, it disappears.
Start again.
Mm-hmm.
That's time.
Yep, that's what you have to try to do it quick. I know, you don't like quick, Sarah, it's okay, just do it. So then when you're done playing the game, just make sure that you scroll down and click on submit your quiz. Submit your quiz. Don't forget I have to look at those sentences. And then go back to module. Make sure that you're looking in the American education system.
After smash.
Yep, click on submit the quiz at the bottom. And then when you scroll down, when we're looking at the American Education School module, all of these things are things that you can do at home. There's a discussion question, practice with numbers, past tense verbs. All of these things you can do at home, and I will be able to see from my computer what you have done. I can send you messages, and you can send me messages, just like we talked about. So I want you to be working from home. Do not stop learning English. When we finally get to come back, if you have not practiced English the whole time, you'll take lots of steps backwards. I want you to keep taking steps forward. So we're gonna do something a little unusual but fun. It's going to be great. The first thing we have to do is, I'm going to give everyone an envelope. No. I can give Teresa an envelope too, but she probably won't need it for that. So on your envelope, if you have never written an envelope before, in the middle of the envelope, I want you to write your name. I'm going to write my name, but I want you to write your name just like this. Yeah, don't write my name, write your name. So write your name, yep, in the middle of the envelope. Yep, write your name.
Your name?
Your name, your name.
Your
Yes, your name, your name.
No copy.
Do not write my name. Write your whole name. Okay, good. Okay, then I want you to write your address. So this is, I don't want to write my address. I want you to write Because I don't want you, yes, I want you to write your address and then city, Washington, and then the zip code. You don't know the address? Oh, I think, was it the address that you put on your registration?
Yeah.
Let me see. Remember when I sent you mail and you were shocked? Why did the teacher send me mail? I sent her a thank you card for the turkey. Would you give us a turkey? She said, why is she sending mail to me? And I want you to remind your friend to keep practicing English. So when we write a letter, it says something like, Dear, the name. And then we always sign the letter at the end from and the name. And in the middle here, you can say things like, remember to practice English, or do your homework on Canvas. And you can say something kind to your friend too if you want to, like, I hope you are doing well, or staying healthy. Look, the teacher made a mistake. We just talked about that. I spelled healthy. We talked about if you can correct a teacher in your country, or you just, I said in some countries it's very rude. I said not in this country. But write a nice card that your friend will enjoy getting in the mail. I think in 2 or 3 weeks you will forget that we wrote these, and then you'll get it in the mail and it will be a nice surprise. But it's also practice of writing what a nice letter will look like. So you can write anything you want, but I do want you to remind your friend to keep practicing English. So I wrote on here the name of the person that you are writing to. So you are going to write here. You are going to write here. And you are going to write here. And then I will put them in the correct envelope. And then I will also put a note from the teacher in the envelope. So it will be a big surprise. So when I get your letter back, I will put it in the right envelope for your friend, okay? So way we can still stay connected when we're stuck at home and not coming to English class.
What is this? Help me.
Yeah, you're going to write a letter to her that I'm gonna mail in 2 weeks. So she will get it in the mail.
Send it to her?
Yeah, from you. So just like a,
I'm gonna send it to her?
I'm going to send it for you, but you're going to write it right now.
Oh,
So you can say any of those things that I said on the board, anything you want to say that will be fun for her to get in the mail. I'm going to be messaging you in Canvas. I want to see that you are doing work in Canvas so that you're still practicing English, okay? Oh, that's a great idea. I love it. Oh yeah, okay, you're great. You all have great ideas. Okay, good luck to you, friend.
Finish.
Good luck to you. I hope we see you again soon.
Tomorrow, no?
No, the college has to close.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not our choice. But we want everybody to be safe.